have a long episode today. Yes, this is the game pickups since like late February to today. So I went crazy. I don't know what happened. It's just like I had so much freedom that I was just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking buy games now. Shit's going left and right. So if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter yet, what are you waiting for? You know, I post a lot of hilarious shit on there. And that, or you know, like a lot of game related stuff, like stuff you guys would probably be interested. So if you have a Twitter and you're into following your favorite YouTubers and stuff like that, then follow me. It's kind of a no-brainer at this point. For my recent game pickups, I went berserk, and with all good reason, of course. So first of all, let me get the most obvious ones out of the way first. Tomb Raider for the PlayStation 3. Now, this game is just amazing. I have no, like, this is just so hard to explain just how much of awesomeness is in this game. Like, for example, I had a bad feeling about this game when it first announced. As time went on, I was like, oh, the trailers look pretty cool, but it'll probably be one of those games that, you know, it looks cool in trailers and previews, but once it finally comes out, it's gonna disappoint. Boy, were we wrong, and I'm so happy. You don't know how ecstatic I was when I first saw the reviews for this game coming out. I was like, yes! They freaking did it, man. Crystal Dynamics, they finally did it. They rebooted Lara Croft just right, and I love the new Lara. Like, the old Lara was hot, but this new Lara is just, she's sexy in her own way, and I'm a huge fan of, you know, female game protagonist. You know, I feel it adds to that whole escape from, you know, reality, because I'm a dude. Playing another guy in a game, playing as a dude in a game, you know, it's not as different as playing as a woman. So, I'm really excited that this game is so freaking awesome. The graphics, everything about it. The gameplay is so smooth, the animations. God, you don't know how relieved I am that this game came out so well. And I've only scratched the surface of it. From my gameplay progress, it said I'm 21%. I love this game. I'm about to climb that radio tower, as you can see. So anyways, once again, if you haven't picked up Tomb Raider yet, then what the hell are you waiting for? If you're a fan of Tomb Raider and Lara Croft, this is a no-brainer. Just go out and get it. I don't care how expensive it is. So, there's that. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Now, I've already defeated the campaign in this game. Defeated? What kind of stupid... Anyways, I've beaten the campaign for this already, and I love the game. So awesome. So wonderfully done. The story mode was amazing. They just went all out with the battles, and the scale of the battles were amazing as well. The character roster, it's great. I mean, it could have been perfect, but it's close enough, in my opinion. I mean, they have my two favorite characters in there, Toby and Madara. So, I'm happy with the game so far. I just wish the online wasn't so damn laggy. Dead or Alive 5 Plus for the PlayStation Vita. Yes, I picked this one up for obvious reasons, and you can see my unboxing for this on the annotation. It's a great game. I love the Dead or Alive 5 game for the PlayStation 3, and the fact that this one links up to that, you can swap like costumes and, you know, your save progress. I think that's an awesome feature, and I'm so happy they did it with this one. My only gripe with this one would have to be that there is no tag team battles in this game. I found that out just recently myself. I wasn't actually digging deep enough, I guess, in my unboxing, but I found out that there is no team battles in this game. It's kind of sucks, but alone, I don't really play tag team battles anyways, so I'm happy with it the way it is. Motorstorm for the PlayStation 3. Now, I originally had this game a while back around when it first came out. Yeah, definitely before Pacific Rift came out. And I always wanted to pick up Pacific Rift, but I felt it was too expensive. So I felt I needed a Motorstorm fix, so I picked up the first one again. Boy, was I disappointed when I found out my save file was no longer saved in my PS3. The game loads like crap, but it still plays fine. It just shows how much I suck at the game. I didn't pay too much for it anyways, it was only like $2, so no big deal. I am absolutely in love with this game. Binary Domain for the PlayStation 3. Now, just love the environments, the graphical style of the game. Everything is like nice and shiny, or, you know, like really technologically advanced. And it's the gameplay is really solid. There's nothing more satisfying than shooting up those robots and, you know, seeing them like break up into different parts, shooting the robot's head off so that it starts turning on its, you know, comrades and starts taking them out. That's such a cool gameplay feature. It has cool squad mechanics as well. But I'm really enjoying the hell out of the single player campaign in this game. My only gripe for this one would have to be that the voice recognition feature that they put in the game is so broken. I put my PlayStation 3 mic just to see what it was like, and it was picking up random sounds from my environment, and it was registering them as like commands. I'm like, what the hell, I did not say that. So anyways, another gripe I would have was that sometimes the frame rate kind of chops up when there's like a big boss battle going on. I'm not sure if that's just with the PS3 version, probably is, but you know, I only paid $12 for it, honestly, and that's a steal. If you can find it used at GameStop or any place else, it's probably no more than $20 or $17.99 pre-owned. So definitely pick up Binary Domain if you're a fan of third-person shooters and you want something different, man. It's like Nexus says, it's like iRobot meets the Terminator. It's that freaking good. Oh yes. The Walking Dead by Telltale Games for the Xbox 360. Now, when this game was first announced and it was coming out and the reviews were coming in, I was like, you know what, I played the Back to the Future Episode 1 and I wasn't too impressed by the gameplay and how laggy it was sometimes. This got Game of the Year awards and I was like, how is this game gonna be Game of the Year? I don't believe it. I don't think it's that great. So, of course, I finally decided, you know what, I think I'm gonna check this out. So I picked it up, mainly for my father. He's a huge fan of the Walking Dead show, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something nice for Dad. I'm gonna pick this game up for him, see if he likes it. I started playing it myself as well. We both beat the game and we both loved it. It's a fantastic game. The characterization, character development, the characters, the storyline, it is so amazing. Just the gameplay is also pretty fun as well. It's kind of like point and click adventure, but overall, oh man, I just love this game. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so I'm just gonna end it there. If you like Walking Dead, you want to try something different, pick up The Walking Dead by Telltale Games. Now this one, a lot of people are going to rip on me for, but you know, that's okay because I don't give a crap, it's my opinion, and that's all that matters. Alien Colonial Marines. Now when this game was first announced, I was so excited for it. I'm a huge fan of Aliens, and then when, you know, it started like, you wouldn't hear too much about it, then it would come back, and then it's like, okay, is this game gonna come out? So it finally came out, and it got torn to shreds by the reviewers out there. Everybody was so critical about it, and so ridiculous how, like, people, you can't even take them seriously anymore. So I was like, you know what, let me, you know, watch some YouTube review. Archangel Nexus did a review for this game. Vinny Corleone, 62, from Escape to Gaming, did a review as well, and when I read, you know, when I saw those reviews, I was like, you know what, I gotta do the same thing. I can't go listening to all these critical damn big name reviewers like IGN, Game Trailers, GameSpot and all that, because in the end I'm gonna end up missing out on games like Nier, Binary Domain, and some of the titles that I picked up here, such as Alien Colonial Marines, and I'll miss out on them. So this game is fun. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm having a great time with the single player campaign, which is even better now that I'm actually playing the Alien Trilogy music from the PlayStation 1 era. That music was amazing, so playing that in this game is setting the atmosphere even better. The multiplayer is actually pretty damn fun too. I love controlling the aliens and, you know, the Marines versus Xenomorphs. That's such a great feature as well. And I only paid, here's the kicker, I only paid $25 for this game. $25. That's a steal. You know, of course, I probably wouldn't have paid $65.99. You know, $65 for it. But $25, get the hell out of here, man. That's nothing. That's nothing. Great game. I love it. A game I always wanted to play. Singularity for the Xbox 360. I know it's a first-person shooter, and I heard it was very similar in respects to kind of like a Bioshock type of game, and less of a Call of Duty game. Which, in my opinion, that I don't even consider that a first-person shooter anymore. It's like its own genre of freaking mindless gun running and gunning. So anyways, Singularity, I've played it so far, and so far I'm really liking it. It's got a great atmosphere, and a very interesting story and timeline and setting as well. And the graphics are great as well. really enjoying it so far. So checking it out, and I think I'm really gonna enjoy this one. So I haven't even scratched the surface of it yet though. And I only paid like freaking $8 for this one. $9.99. You can pick this up pre-owned at GameStop. What a steal! Oh my goodness. Another title I picked up was Clive Barker's Chris Jericho, Y2J. No, I'm just kidding. So anyways, a lot of people are probably like, what? Clive Barker's Jericho? That game got ripped apart by, reviews. Of course it did. What good game doesn't get ripped apart by reviews? So anyways, I'm playing through this game because I remember playing the demo and I actually kind of enjoyed the demo. I kind of liked it. So it was only, what, $4.99? Come on, that's a steal. $5. I love the art style for this game as well. It's very dark, very gritty, very bloody as well. I like the whole squad mechanic as well. I haven't showed it off, but there's actually a part where you're actually able to take control over your squad mates. Kind of like Battlefield 2 Modern Combat for the Xbox 360, Xbox, and PS2. So anyways, getting off tangent there. I'm really liking it. It's got a really unique kind of feel to it. It's a very interesting first-person shooter, and it's, like I said, it's very dark, so kind of gave me a headache when I first played it, but I want to see what it's about, because I've only scratched the surface of it, and I'm kind of enjoying it. Like I said, $5? Come on, that's nothing, man. I always wanted to try this one out, never got a chance to, and now that I'm actually playing it, I'm wondering why the hell did I miss out on it in the first place. Wolfenstein for the Xbox 360. Now, or Wolfensteinberg if you like to call it. I call it Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein, forgive me. Wolfensteinberg. So anyways, I'm really liking this game so far. It's got a really cool setting where it's like World War II era, but it's got like this alien technology in there, and it's not, everything is what it seems. So it's got a really nice sci-fi feel to it as well. I like that whole, that thing you get, I forgot what it's called, the Veil powers or something like that, where you're like able to slow down time, and you could upgrade your weapons in here too, so you could like add a silencer to the MP40, which I think makes it sound absolutely awesome. So I'm really liking this this game so far, and it's really fun. I'm really liking the hub world and everything, graphic style, everything. And I only paid $7.99 for Wolfenstein. That's another steal. Now this game I had back when it first launched, back on the Xbox 360, and it got torn apart by the reviewers once again because of the frame rate. The frame rate though, I never found it to be an issue for me. I guess my expectations back then were really low. I really enjoyed the hell out of this game. And then of course at some point I had to trade it in because I needed the cash to buy more games. So now that I have more money, and I was only able to pick this up for only $4.99. Another steal. And I'm playing through it again, and I'm really having a great time with it once again, just like I did back when it first came out. I love Quake IV, and if you haven't picked it up by now, it's $4.99 pre-owned, $10 new. Definitely check it out. It's a fun sci-fi first-person shooter. A game to kind of break up the monotony of all these FPS games. I picked up Velvet Cake Assassin. Yes, that was a Point-Blank Games joke. And it was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. Velvet Assassin for the Xbox 360. It's a game that I always was interested in checking out, but I heard it got, it got all those mixed reviews. I heard it was pretty short. But it's only $4.99. Once again, another steal. $4.99 for this title. Playing through it right now, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's got a really nice graphical style to it, and it's a stealth game, so and it's pretty unforgiving too. If you get caught, you're gonna get killed. I mean, seriously. But you know what? It's got a cool premise to it. It's based off a true story, they say, so I'm not sure I'm interested in it. Doom 3, the BFG Edition. Now, I originally have Doom 3 for the original Xbox. Now, it's backwards compatible, of course, which is always a good thing. But I wanted to play Resurrection of Evil, which is included in this one. I never got around to getting Resurrection of Evil for the original Xbox. So the fact that this comes with that, Doom 3, with better graphics, an updated look, Doom 1, Doom 2, that's awesome. And it also has the Lost Missions in there as well. So the fact that I was able to get this for only like, what, 27 bucks, 25 bucks, that's not bad at all. And Doom 3 used to be one of my favorite first-person shooters on the original Xbox. I thought it was scary, moody, had a really dark feel to it, and it was just great atmosphere, and I loved the hell out of it. And I noticed differences with the original Xbox version and the 360 version. I feel the Xbox 360 version runs so much smoother. it's like the frame rate's running at 60 frames per second compared to what the the original Xbox ran in. The graphical style, everything is a little bit more brighter. You actually have a flashlight connected to your shoulder now, so you don't have to pull out the flashlight, change it, pull out a gun, change it back to the flashlight like you did in the original Xbox version, which I didn't find was such a big deal. I thought that was pretty cool, but the fact that you actually have it on your shoulder now, so you can use your weapons at the same time, it helps a big time. And I also noticed the differences in like the level layouts and this, like the levels and the the level layouts when it comes to the Xbox version and 360 version. Like I remember, going someplace in the Xbox version, and then it was like it's different now in like the 360 version for some reason. So I'm not sure. I believe they had to make some changes for the Xbox version, but this is where it's at. The BFG Edition, I feel, is much better. Even simple things like opening up the PDA on the Xbox it's kind of laggy, but opening it on the 360 is like smooth as shit, man. Oh, it's like really smooth. So Doom 3 BFG Edition, great game. Sorry this video is so long, guys, but thanks for sticking with me anyways. Right, Chronicles of Riddick Assault on Dark Athena. Now, this game I always wanted to play on the original Xbox, then I found out they were coming out with a remade version of it for the Xbox 360, and they added a new campaign to it, and the Escape from Butcher Bay campaign as well, and updated the graphics. This was only $6.99, and it's got 2 lengthy campaigns in it, plus multiplayer. The gameplay is fantastic. I'm not a big fan of Vin Diesel, but it doesn't even bother me that he's in this game, because I don't feel it's Vin Diesel. It's not Vin Diesel's, Chronicles of Riddick. It's Riddick, you know what I mean? It's the character himself, and that doesn't take away from the game at all. I love it so far, and, pretty fun. We also have Burnout Better Than Paradise Revenge. At least in my honest opinion, I felt the series, it evolves with Paradise, but I still like the structure and the crash mode of Burnout Revenge much better. So, I had this game back in the past, and once, I had to trade it in at some point because I needed, the money. Picked this up for only, what, 17 bucks? Well worth it. I had a bad feeling, though, that they took down the servers, and I found out that they did. When I actually got into the game, though, much to my surprise, the servers were back up. So people are still playing this on Xbox Live, and I was having a ball playing this on Xbox Live. It was such a great time, and it was fantastic. It's great to see that the servers are still up. So it's great to see other people still playing this game online, and it's such a great racing game. The sense of speed in this game is just second to none. It's so exceptionally crazy how fast you go in this game. And in my opinion, this is my favorite Burnout game. Still is, to this day. Even better, I still prefer it more than Paradise. And Paradise was a good game, but this is where it's at. Right, so I also picked up the Syndicate for the Xbox 360. Just like Singularity, this game was another 360 title that I always wanted to try back when it was first, released. I waited for the price to drop, obviously. I paid only $17.99 for it, and I'm playing through the single player campaign. I've noticed the game has a very similar feel to like Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I thought was a great game. The art style for this is, oh man, it's just crazy. Like the lights and everything, neon, colors, it's a very colorful game for a first-person shooter, and it's got a nice technological aspect to it. So I'm really enjoying the hell out of this game, and if you have this on Xbox 360, definitely, check it out. If you don't have it, my bad. If you don't have it for the Xbox 360, definitely check it out. And you like first-person shooters, this is a great game to play, especially online co-op. I heard it's got a great online co-op to it. Right, and last but not least, we have the Hitman HD Trilogy for the PlayStation 3. Now, I've only experienced Hitman through Blood Money, and I played Blood Money on the Xbox 360 because I was borrowing my brother-in-law's copy back in the days. I didn't play too much of it, but from what I played, I felt it was unique and different. Not, enough for me to go out and buy it because, I didn't have the money at the time, but the fact that they re-released Hitman 2, Hitman Contracts, and Blood Money, the 3 games that really matter in the series before Absolution, in an HD remake, I had to get it. And the fact that it comes in this really nice cover art. The cover is beautiful, and it comes with like an art book where the disc would go. It's really, oops, crap, stuff falling out, oh crap, oh dear. So it's got beautiful artwork in there as well, and I'm just amazed, I'm simply amazed by just how good even Hitman 2 Silent Assassin looks on the PS3. I'm looking at this game, I'm entering like the church, the environments, and I'm like, wow, they really beefed up this game's textures for the HD. And you know, some HD re-releases, they're kind of like meh when it comes to like the art style and everything, or the graphic update, but this one, I love it so far. I think it's great. So I'm really happy to pick this one up as well. So, there you have it, everybody. Those were my game pickups. Now, that was a huge list, and I'm probably not going to buy any more games for a long time. I have enough as it is. Although Bioshock Infinite is coming out next week, and I really want to get it so badly, but I really don't need it at this point. I mean, I'm looking at all these FPS games that I have already as it is, and do I really need Bioshock Infinite? I heard it's great, it looks great, I love the Bioshock 1 and 2. I want to get it so bad, but I know I shouldn't. So, should I get it? Just I'm just mentioning it. I'm probably not going to get it, but should I get it, guys? Mention in the comments what you think. Or if you guys have any of these games, or you have played any of them, let me know in the comments below. Just, what do you think of those games that I picked up? Not bad, right? So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Also, like the video with that thumbs up. Really appreciate that if you could do that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please do. I'd really appreciate that. It makes me want to make more videos more often. And follow me on Twitter once again, guys. This is Solid as Godzilla, Spacey G, and that's my monthly pickups. Those were a lot of games. So anyways, whoop, stack of games fallen.
Transmitting